This morning, as I was spending time in prayer, um, I so Sammy, our 10-year-old, was sleeping in between Abby and I, and something about that little guy, he just like I think Eh, I mean, the older 2 definitely do this too, but they're teenagers. So something about the 10-year-old just makes me I don't know. I think, like, there's just a tenderness still about him that just makes it very easy for me to go from praying to him to praying for, gosh, all kinds of stuff about the kinda dad I wanna be, the kinda person I wanna be. I think because. And again, not because I don't wanna be a good dad to the older 2, but because there's just something about his tenderness that makes me wanna be his protector, etcetera. And as I was praying for him, I just noticed this part of me that just doesn't like to let go, and I was returned again. I've probably talked about this passage before, but I was returned again to Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I'm God. And I know the Hebrew word there for be still is Rapha. And one of the meanings of it is to let go. And gosh, like I do not like letting go. I just don't. Um, I shared this in a recent message, but I am not a big fan of roller coasters. I make that clear. And I think there's something about that that has a spiritual connection. Like the thought of being strapped in and being at the whim of the ride. If it goes wrong, I'm going wrong. There's nothing I could do about it. If it flung me, if whatever, there's just something about that. And I would never usually describe following God as getting on a roller coaster. I don't know if that's the best, metaphor, but there's some aspect to it of relinquishing control that feels deeply spiritual to me, and particularly in Psalm 46:10, "Be still and know that I'm God." So I didn't get to a point this morning, I wish I could say, "And then I let go, and now everything's great." I wish that was the story. I just felt like that simple command in scripture returned back to me in prayer this morning, and so I just wanted to bring it to your attention. I would encourage you, through an app like, Blue Letter Bible, or I'm trying to think what else, that's the one I use. You can look up the Hebrew and it's that command to be still, to let go, to let it drop, to cease striving, as it says in the New American Standard. There's just something about that that I'm like, God, I want to live that way. But then there's a part of me that really, really, really doesn't because I like control. So just wanted to share that with you guys. And I hope you have a great day.